England in 1066 was a kingdom on the edge. For centuries, it had been ruled by Anglo-Saxon kings. These rulers had forged a strong, unified nation, but beneath the surface, cracks were beginning to show. The death of Edward the Confessor in January 1066 plunged England into uncertainty. With no clear heir, the throne became a prize for ambitious men. Little did they know, a storm was brewing on the horizon. Across the English Channel, in the Duchy of Normandy, Duke William, known to history as William the Conqueror, watched events in England with keen interest. William, a ruthless and ambitious ruler, claimed that Edward the Confessor had promised him the English throne years earlier. Meanwhile, in England, the most powerful nobleman, Harald Godwinson, Earl of Wessex, had been elected king by the Witan, the Anglo-Saxon Council of Elders. Harald, a seasoned warrior and a skilled politician, was a popular choice among many. However, his claim to the throne was immediately challenged by William of Normandy and Harald Hardrada, the Viking king of Norway. The stage was set for a three-way struggle for the English crown. Two powerful foreign rulers, William and Harald, were determined to seize the throne from the newly crowned Harald Godwinson. The fate of England hung in the balance, about to be decided on the field of battle. William of Normandy landed at Pevensey Bay in September 1066. Harold raced south to confront this new threat. The armies clashed on October 14th at Hastings. The Battle of Hastings was brutal and bloody. The Anglo-Saxons initially held their ground. Norman tactics gradually took their toll. Harold's death broke the Anglo-Saxon resistance. By nightfall, the Norman victory was complete. Section 4. The Norman Grip, Immediate Changes. William the Conqueror, now William I of England, moved swiftly to consolidate his power. He marched on London, crushing any remaining resistance, and was crowned king on Christmas Day 1066. The Norman Conquest brought about immediate and dramatic changes to English life. William confiscated land from Anglo-Saxon nobles and granted it to his Norman followers, creating a new ruling class loyal to him. He ordered the construction of castles, imposing Norman authority on the English landscape. The Tower of London, begun during this period, stands to this day as a symbol of Norman power. Perhaps the most enduring change was the introduction of Norman French as the language of the court, law, and administration. English, relegated to the language of the common people, would be transformed by this Norman influence, eventually evolving into the English language we know today. Section 5, 1066, The Echo Through the Centuries. The Norman Conquest was a watershed moment in English history. It brought an end to Anglo-Saxon rule, replacing it with a new Norman elite and a centralized feudal system. The impact of 1066 continues to resonate through the centuries, shaping English culture, language, and institutions. The legacy of 1066 is complex and multifaceted. It was a brutal conquest, marked by bloodshed and dispossession. Yet it also infused English society with new ideas, architectural styles, and a legal framework that would form the basis of the English common law. The Norman Conquest serves as a reminder that history is made up of turning points, moments when the course of events is irrevocably altered. 1066, with its battles, betrayals, and lasting consequences, remains one of the most significant dates in English history, a year that continues to fascinate and inspire us today.